It's a Real Radio. I've never seen anything like it outside Real Radio, to be honest, today. One Directioner here. Hello, guys.
Hello.
That's incredible out there.
It is. Really nice to have such a good reception.
Yeah, they've been out there for hours as well today waiting for you.
Amazing, yeah.
So many people who just pulling up was like, wow.
We didn't even really see how many there was,
Yeah, we literally had to like run in as it was pretty dangerous for the girls, I'd say. But.
So I presume you get this everywhere you go, do you, at the moment?
Especially while we've been doing the radios, it's been pretty crazy. It's nice, really nice.
Really good.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, because we've been on like doing a single for so long and been in the studios, we've seen some fans, but not many. It's just been amazing to come back and just see.
Yeah.
Have you ever turned up anywhere where there's been nobody there? No.
Not recently.
No.
Not really.
I didn't think.
The only time we would is if you know, like, we're top secret and no one knows where we're going.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
But people still
It's
find
still hard
these
to
things
tell.
out
People
there.
still
People find out.
Sometimes people know things before we know them. Like they're on Twitter and we're like, are we doing this? Like, is this what's going on?
So how do you deal with things like, I don't know, walking down the street, going to the shop, getting on the bus, just ordinary things? Is it possible to do that, or
It is still possible.
In a 5, it's a lot harder, but
in a 5 it is a lot harder, or even in pairs. But even still, you know, we can still do normal things. It just means that we stop and take pictures and maybe do some autographs or whatever. But like,
put a bit of a beanie hat on, you're away.
I was going to say, do you have to have a little disguise
still
in
get
the
recognised,
funny glasses or whatever?
All it means is if you've got a beanie hat on and you're not looking great, so you just look a bit rough. So you just have to end up taking photos looking a bit rough. So it doesn't really help, but people still seem to recognise you. So.
Yeah.
And the tube in London's probably your best bet because it's always packed and like. No, if you keep your head down.
And everyone looks at people's feet, don't they, Richard? Nobody makes eye contact.
Yeah,
on the tube.
everyone's just looking at newspapers.
So who gets the most attention out of the 5 of you? This is a very controversial question. But
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
Yeah?
The one with the hair.
Anyway, tell us about the new single. It's kind of classic kind of Simon Cowell thing. It's been about a year and now the single's coming out. Is it nice to have it out there and finally hearing it on the radio?
Yeah, I don't think it's a classic Simon Cowell thing. I think it's classic, you know, that basically we were trying to find our own sound, and it actually took that long for us to be sure of what first record we were going to release.
Be sure.
We didn't want to rush anything out because obviously the first single was massively important for us. That's why it did take so long.
And obviously you've done the tour as well since then, which has taken
which
3-4 months out.
fantastic. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
We had Mary Byrne in here when the tour was on.
Mary
She said it was
Byrne.
really going well and everyone was getting on.
She's a lovely lady.
Was she kind of the mother figure for everybody on the tour?
Yeah, and Wagner was the Wagner figure.
Yeah.
Mary was a bit of a mother
definitely not
figure
me,
to us. She looked
I
after
didn't
us
want
a
to
little bit, and like when she was in the house and stuff, we used to have a joke around with Mary and stuff.
Do you know what? Mary used to love the PlayStation. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
She
she's
did.
really good.
On the
She's
Wii,
really
she was
good.
on the
used to play
Wii
Prince of Persia.
all the time.
She's a bit of a flirt as well.
Oh, really?
Terrible.
Louis knows all about this.
We should flirt with you and she was in.
She was very
Yeah, she
friendly.
dabbled,
She was
she
very
dabbled.
friendly. I'm more her age group, I would think, than you are, to be honest.
Gentleman never tells.
So anyway, tell us about the new single. We're going to play it in a minute. I've kind of read things that you're saying that you think it's the absolute perfect first single for you guys.
Yeah, we're pretty happy with it. As we spent quite a bit of time on trying to get it right. So the single kind of picked itself. You know, when we first heard it, we thought, this is it, boys, and we're pretty happy with what we came out with.
And you've had a tough assignment filming the video as well, I see. That looked like really hard work.
Spending long days on the beach. Got sunburn. Terrible. That was really, really good fun filming the music video, and we had the models there as well. Yeah,
Happy days.
Keep getting bits wrong on purpose. You had to stay there a bit longer, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we did some extra filming and just said, we really want to get this video right.
So there's a countdown at the moment online, isn't there? What was it? Friday the video comes out. People can see the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Introduce a song. We'll play it now on Real Radio.
Okay, this is What Makes You Beautiful by us, One Direction.
Woo!
Fantastic.
Enjoy.
Nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I can see, you'll understand what I want
That is the brand new song from the guys that were with us tonight. It's One Direction, their brand new single that is out, the 11th of September.
Yep.
The first bit, is it meant to sound like the song from Greece?
It is. Yeah. Well, it's not meant to. It's just it sounds like a. It's quite similar to it, and I think Greece is if in terms of music, I think if we're being compared to Greece, it's not a bad comparison.
It's not bad at all.
Everyone loves
we don't
Greece.
mind it. It's great.
Absolutely. Right, we've got loads and loads of fans' questions, which we're going to do in a minute. Got to play some adverts. Do you want to pick one of those songs that you did on X Factor, and we'll play the original version of it after the break?
Oh, sick.
Which was your favourite of all the ones
great
that you
idea.
did? That's a tough question because you did quite a lot.
Let's think.
I'd like to hear Summer of '69, to be honest.
Your song we did as well.
Summer of '69 is a good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, we'll play that in a minute. That is Bryan Adams doing Summer of '69,
Yeah.
which these guys once did. Does that all seem like a year ago? Because I guess you've just gone past your first anniversary now, haven't you?
We have, yeah.
X Factor's wild, wasn't it?
Thinking back to the X Factor, like literally, although it was only a year ago, I don't know. It's really weird. It almost seems like another lifetime away because so much has happened. And like, I don't know. It's such a strange little bubble you're in when you're in the X Factor. You know what I mean?
It's go, in it. Like,
Yeah.
from the minute you wake up, like, the minute you go to sleep, you're constantly, doing something. And when you're on the show, I don't think you really realise, how fast it's all happening. And then when you come out of the bubble, you kind of look back on it and reflect on it and think, you know what, we had such a good time. on the
There's
show
always
and
there's
had
too
so
much to
fun.
remember though as well.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
there's
just,
that many good things you did there, and
Yeah. Same with the X Factor tour. Like I was talking about today to the lads. Like, I miss everything. We were looking at some videos on a flip cam we had, and it was just like you missed like the whole hustle and bustle of the tour, and we had a good laugh on tour as well. So.
And of course, it all starts again this coming Saturday on
Yeah.
TVC.
Yeah, it's going to be big.
You're going to be able to watch it and go, oh, yeah, I know what's going on there. And, yeah, we've done that.
that's
Yeah.
the one thing as well.
It's going to be very weird watching it back this year, I suppose.
yeah.
they've changed a few things as well, though, so it'd be interesting to watch
For
it
us,
and
yeah.
just
Yeah, exactly.
like see
Compare.
different judges and different things that they're doing. So
Yeah.
Should be good.
Are you going to be on it?
Hopefully, that's
Yeah.
that's the plan. If they want us on, then maybe.
I'm sure you will be. Right, can we do some fans' questions? We've had so many. We could be here all day doing these.
Yeah, boss.
Right, Daniela says, if One Direction could swap places with any celebrity, who would it be?
Oh, that is a really good
One Direction
question.
as a group, or just
Well, individually, whatever you like.
I think I'd still.
Russell Brand.
I do Buble again.
I'd want to play football for someone.
Husband.
I want to be like an England footballer for the day or something.
Yeah?
You know?
Who do you support?
Yeah, I support West Brom.
Okay.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'd want to be a footballer for the day. What do you reckon?
I want to be Natalie Portman's husband.
Don't tell us anymore.
I think Russell Brand once auditioned for Five, I think the story goes. I don't know if that's a
Really?
true fact or not.
What?
I don't know if that's a Wikipedia fact or not, but I think Russell Brand auditioned for Five.
Somebody tweet that man.
But I don't know if that's true. But it's on
God, can you
Wikipedia, so it
imagine
probably
that?
isn't
It's
true.
a-
If he did,
It's a good myth anyway. So
But yeah, it's a good story, isn't it? Beck Griffith says, what are you looking forward to most for the future as One Direction? Apart from having a number one single, the number one album, obviously.
do you know what I look
The
forward
tour.
to
Yeah, the tour. Yeah.
as well though? Us getting like, not I don't want to get older, but when we get like, I always think like when we like we're a lot older, like say take that sort of years, like will we always say the same things that we say now?
yeah.
Like I'd love to know how different it'll be in that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 When you're a man
Interesting.
band, you mean?
Yeah, it'd be interesting because like there's like little jokes that we have and stuff in the car and stuff now, and I wonder if we'll still have the same jokes, say the same things, sort of thing, or
I
whether
don't
the
think
jokes will
I'm
be
ever
different.
going to
Or
grow up, to be quite honest.
no, me neither. I don't think I don't.
Group
So
of
this-
Peter Pans.
This is good news for everybody listening that you're basically saying you're going to be together for what, 20, 25 years, aren't you?
Slightly optimistic, isn't it?
You never know. That's what you say. Do you ever have arguments? Says One Direction Bulletin.
Not
If-
so much anymore. We don't.
We never really did we?
The only arguments we ever had, like we always say, that it's just like arguing with one of your siblings. It's literally the most petty, ridiculous arguments over next to nothing, and we're over it within 5 minutes, laughing at each other. We actually can't stay mad at each other,
Yeah.
which is sometimes quite frustrating. You know, we'll start burst out laughing.
Especially with this
Oh,
one here, 'cause it just makes you laugh and you just can't.
But that's good you don't argue because of the way you were put together. Because obviously you didn't really know
Yeah,
each
we're
other
very
before.
lucky,
so-
so-
I think that makes it a
Together
lot
some
more
action.
fair though as well because there's a lot of equality between the bands, so it just makes like everyone's got their own opinion and everyone's entitled to it because we're all 1/5. So I think
Yeah.
that's what kind of makes it so works.
Nice democracy.
Yeah, but
Rebecca says, what is the one thing you've always wanted to do but never had a chance to do yet?
Fly. No, I don't know.
Fly. Good question.
never had the chance to do it yet. I'd love to do like a skydive or something like that.
I don't know.
I really want to, where people like go to islands, like jump off the big rock.
I'm from Ireland.
Right.
Tombstone
Into the
jumping.
into the sea.
Yeah,
I really want to
yeah.
do that.
That'd be fun.
Okay.
I'd love to learn to surf, actually.
I've always wanted to be a cat.
I always wanted to milk a cow.
I'm sure that could be arranged.
Come tired with me, I'll show you.
You're going to wish you hadn't said that.
In fact, we have a cow here for you now. No, we don't.
And here we are. Moo moo.
Lauren Garnham says, if you were in the in-betweeners, this is a good question. If you're in the in-betweeners, who would you be?
Oh, sick. I love this
In
one.
between us, ooh.
I love to be
I
Neil.
always end up being the nerdy one.
I love to be Neil. He is a legend.
Who would be Jay? That's the
dunno.
question.
Who's Jay, the really tall one?
It's who you want to be.
Yeah.
Who you want to be? Oh,
Who you'd want to be. I'd want to be Neil for definite because he's just like.
Honestly,
I don't know why.
want to be.
I'd want to be.
I'd want to be Jay, I think.
I'd want to be
actually.
Will.
Will's very intelligent, very witty. Yeah.
Okay,
wanna be
okay. This is a question for Harry from Ellen Johnson. What conditioner does Harry use to get his luscious locks looking so good?
Ooh.
Come on, then.
It could be a multi-million pound deal in this if you say the right product.
It's called TG
TG Bedhead.
I use TG stuff. TG Bedhead. It's in like a green tube.
Okay.
Yeah.
There'll be a lorry load outside your house after this. Probably. And Rebecca, final one. If you were stranded on a desert island, who and what would you take with you?
I'd take my mum and like
And her oven.
a couple of years' supply of food so she could cook me lots of food.
I would take. No idea.
Can you take a person?
It says
So
who and what, yeah?
Okay, I'd take Bear Grylls
Oh,
and
good
a,
shout.
and a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've no idea what I'd take, to be
Sort
quite
you
honest.
straight out.
I don't have a clue. I'd probably bring like Crocodile Dundee.
Probably
You
it.
said Bear Grylls.
Excellent. You mentioned a
have not
tour.
got a
What, is there any idea when that might be happening?
End of the year.
Yeah.
End of this year, before the end of
year,
2011,
into
yeah?
the new year,
Stay tuned.
December through
So
December.
when might we expect an announcement on that then? Must be quite soon.
No.
Watch this space.
Yeah,
Watch this bit.
one of them
Pretty
ones.
You said it.
What you said.
Excellent. Well, it's fantastic to meet you. Good luck with this single. We love it. It's out on September the 11th.
thank you.
And
Fantastic.
what about an album? Is that work in progress? Is that nearly
end of the
done?
year.
Or?
End of the year.
End of the year as well.
Once
again.
For the tour, yeah.
So Christmas presents for One Direction fans all sorted then. Tour tickets and the album. Yeah. Excellent.
all
Good luck with
your
everything,
Christmas
guys, and thanks for coming to see us.
Thank
you
you
very
very
Fantastic.
much.
much.